You're skinny, nobody likes you, and nobody wants to talk to you. No girls want to talk to you because of one simple reason. It's the fact that you don't want to do hard things. Let me show you something right now. Right now, it's 6:07 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. Everyone else is sleeping. We're getting ready for work. I'm doing this before I gotta go to work, before I gotta do what I have to do. Because this is something I have to do. Is it necessary? No, but you still have to go and take the initiative to do the things you want to do, the things you need to do. That is what leaders do. That is what real men do. And I noticed when I was really skinny, the most common thing I did was avoid pain, avoid discomfort, and tried to find the easiest way possible. I tried to find the easiest foods to eat to bulk. I tried to find the quickest, best workout plan. But none of that shit really is going to work for you. It might, yes, but you shouldn't be thinking from the standpoint of I want this to be super easy. You want this shit to be hard. You want this shit to fucking suck. I'm cold as fuck right now. It's cold as hell out here. You can see the wind coming from my mouth. You can see how cold it is out here. Do I want to do this? Not really. No, I want to be in bed right now. But I know that if I do this uncomfortable action multiple times, it is going to grow my mentality. It's going to make me tougher. It's going to make my skin tougher to bullshit in life. That's what you need to do. Not just the gym. The gym is fucking easy, right? Guys are going to tell you go to the gym, work hard in the gym. That's not what you should be worrying about. That's the easiest part of all of it. That's the easiest part to not be skinny anymore. What you should be focusing on is having a lot of difficult things in your day. You want to make your day as uncomfortable, as hard, and as difficult as it could be. As it could, I don't know how I could explain it to you in a way that you want to make it as hard as possible. You want to wake up early. You want to shower in cold water. You want to have difficult things going on. Not extremely difficult things, but little minor things like that. Instead of driving everywhere, you start walking to places. You want to make it harder because nobody else is making it harder. Nobody else is out here recording videos. Nobody else is out here walking around. Majority of people right now are sleeping. Majority. And you need to take this I need everything to be harder mentality and put that in the gym, put that in your eating, because I know you're not eating enough. I know you're not eating enough. You're not eating enough at all. You think you're eating enough, but you're not. You're not tracking your calories. Yes, I know. You're not eating the right foods. You dirty bulk when you should be lean bulking, when you should be eating actual healthy foods. How do you think you're going to gain any weight when you're not even locked in with everything, when everything is not being tracked? How do you think anything's going to happen? Think logically for a second. How's anything going to change if you don't change your systems? Nobody has ever bulked out of luck. And I feel like that's what you're operating from right now. It's off of luck. You think that if you just start magically eating another extra meal in the day, that's going to change anything. And it's not going to change anything. You really have to dial in with this. Think about it. You're not trying to change a small thing. You're trying to change your entire physique. You're trying to go from someone that is skinny to someone that is muscular. That requires a lot of focus, a lot of determination. And to build that determination, do the hard things. Easy people don't get good things in life. Easy times create weak men. Weak men don't get the girls they want. Weak men get left undelivered. Weak men get left unseen. Weak men don't have friends to go out with. Weak men don't have any muscle. They don't have anything to show. Right? Not just the muscle. Fuck the muscle. Again. But they don't have any cool things about them that people even know about. No hidden talents, no hobbies. Right? There's so much more you have to do than just the gym. And I want you to start doing this. I don't want you to start waking up early because it's gonna make you more productive. Because it's not. The reason why I'm doing this is to make my life harder. You need to make your life harder to get a better result. That is what it is. That's why people go to the gym so consistently. Yes, it helps you build muscle quicker, but we do it because it's hard, because we don't want to do it. So think right now. I'm going to give you an actionable step, because I hate it when all of these YouTubers tell you these things and they don't tell you what to do. I'm going to give you something to do, so you have no fucking excuse as to why you're not changing. After this video, you're going to think of how to make your life as hard as possible, as uncomfortable as possible, as difficult as possible. Think hard. Wake up earlier. Shower in cold water. Go to the gym more. Do 100 push-ups every day on top of going to the gym. That's what I'm basically doing. Do pull-ups. Do sit-ups at home. Right? Do all these harder things. Stop the dirty bulking. Stop ordering food. Stop doing all these things that you know isn't beneficial to you. Because it's so worth it. I'm telling you. It's so worth it. You're going to get girls DMing you, saying things you never thought they would say to you. I'm telling you. This shit is not a joke. It's so cool what happens. And it's interesting because I've gotten a better physique, but I'm not where I want to be yet. Which is weird because I am where I wanted to be a few months ago, a year and a half ago. I did change my physique, but you're always going to want to chase something more. So if you're not always making your life harder and harder and harder, you're not going to grow. There was a point where I built some muscle, but I remained stagnant because I grew comfortable to what I was currently doing, which was posting at whatever time, which was recording videos at night. So recently I started to change. I'm gonna wake up early as fuck to record these videos because I needed that difficulty ramp to go back up, the trajectory to go back up. It was like this, but it goes back up, and you're gonna get used to it. That's the annoying part for me, is that all of the hard things you do, you're gonna get used to them. At first it was hard for me to make videos like this, to talk to people like you. At first it was hard to do any of this, but I got used to it, so now you make my life even harder. I do the Muay Thai, yes. That makes my life even harder. I have all these things going on. I have to make content, I have to make shorts, I have to edit the shorts. But I love it, because I know that it's going to make my life harder and it's going to make me better. I'm learning another language. I know English, I know Creole. I can speak them relatively fluently, as you can see right now. But I'm learning Spanish also, and I'm not great at it. I wouldn't say I suck at it, but I'm not great at it. But I'm also kind of uncomfortable speaking Spanish, which is exactly why I'm doing it. Yes, I want to learn another language, but I want to do more hard things. And that's exactly what you need to do. Because I know you're tired of being skinny. I know you're tired of being weak. I know you're tired of people not respecting you. Unless you're not. If you're not tired of that, then find another video. Go back to the bullshit that you were consuming. But if you're tired of this, just know, making your life harder will be the best decision you'll make towards changing who you are. Not just your physique, but your life. Because that's the real goal. The real reason I built my physique was to change who I was, my identity, my life. If your goal is to just change your physique and get ripped and get jacked and get aesthetic, it's not gonna happen. You need a real goal, an actual goal. Something that will completely change who you are, will completely change your life. That is what you should be doing. You should have that grand goal, that top goal, and the physique is just a part of that journey. You have a road, and down the road is the physique, and all the way at the end of the road is where you reach that grand goal. The physique is not the end point, because if you keep that as the end point, you're going to feel unfulfilled, you're going to stop doing hard things, you're going to start getting lazy again, and you're going to drop back down. Think of the amount of people that built a good physique, but then got fat again. Think of the people that built a good physique, but then got skinny again. Or they just stayed pretty average looking. The reason why this happens is because they set the physique as the goal, when that is not the goal. It's a part of it. And instead of going after physique, just continuously try to improve it. Don't try to just get a physique and you're done. You want to make your physique even better and better and better and better and better. As good as possible. Then you're going to start seeing different changes. More women are going to talk to you. It's going to be easier to text them. You're going to tell you things you never thought they would tell you. Right? You're going to have more friends. Things are going to start coming together that you never thought were possible. That I quite frankly never thought was possible. But I want you to understand that it's very possible. And I really hope that you can make the change. Because as much as I'm talking to you right now, nothing's going to change until you change. Nothing's going to happen until you happen. Until you make something happen. Until you act on the world. Until you do something about it. Because until then, you're either going to stay the same or get even worse. So what choice are you going to make, brother? Please make the right choice. We have finite time in this world. We don't have much time. The sun rises and it sets. The sun is rising right now as I speak. Time is always running out, and you need to operate from that mindset, not from the abundance of time, but from the scarcity of time. You don't have much time. One day you're going to be 50 or 60 or 70. You're 20 right now. You're 30 right now, but one day you're going to be 40. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen quick, right? Because you were just a baby. Now you're 20. All of it's going to happen super quick. So what are you going to do? You need to operate faster than time is going down. That is what it is. Do the hard things and work faster and harder than at the rate time is going down. And you will see results. Don't set your physique as the goal. Set your grand goal, something bigger than you, a purpose, and have your physique as a part of the journey. As far as actionable steps for you, like I said before, set your schedule. Use Google Calendar, set your schedule so you have hard things within the day. Do the cold showers, waking up early, meditation, workouts, gym, whatever little minor things that's going to make your life a little bit harder, add them in. Add them in. Start running. I think a month ago or so, a few weeks ago, I ran a half marathon after 1 month of training. Did I have to do that? No, I did it because it was hard. I did it because most people aren't running a half marathon after 1 month of training. That's exactly why I did it. In the medal too, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did it for the medal too. But do the hard things over and over and over again. Do the minor hard things and the macro hard things. And watch, everything's gonna change. Everything about you is going to change, trust me. Anyways, I got stuff to tend to. I gotta get to work, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay working, stay grinding.